What's up, guys? Raz, what up, brother? Welcome to the show, guys. It's the Chuck Show. Maybe. It might just be the Chuck Show. Deer caught in headlights. Oh, hey. Good you to join us.
I tell you what, man, I got off of work and it has just been non-stop whirlwind.
Josh forgot about you guys. That's what he's really trying to say.
I did. With everything that was going on, it was the least visible thing in my view.
Well, what's up, big dog?
Not much. Just I was talking to Joe Ford here. He's doing well.
Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday, man.
Did you?
He calls me up randomly.
Yeah. That's how we work too. We both, came to that conclusion that we were the bad friends that never called each other, didn't call other people. So we've both been trying to be better about that.
How's that going for you?
Good.
Nice. Oh, let me fix this shit.
So we're going to do some gangbang edition tonight.
Yeah, minus edrone, by the way.
Oh, did he drop out on us?
Yeah.
That's all right.
His vagina was too swollen.
Yeah, well. You sure it's just that he wasn't chasing one?
What's the difference?
Well, if I know. Well, man, I finally got my opportunity the last couple days to jump in real deep with, what do you call it? Complete brain fart. Doing 3D print designs. And I'll tell you, once I had just a couple pieces, man, it got a lot easier. I've been really flying through that. It makes me excited because, I like things the way I want them. I see weaknesses, I see the preferences, and I want something the way I want it. Not 90% of it, not 95% of it. I want it all there. So now, even though I can't print it, I can make it. Tinkercad, that's it.
RC Crazy, what up, big dog?
Oh, yeah. Man, I got Lehan Vander in here.
Yeah, he showed up. He was wondering where the hell you were and why YouTube wouldn't let me call you a retard.
So check this out. I finished work today, and I work with music on a lot because it just helps me kind of stick in where I'm at. That way I'm not picking up on all the other things going on in the house, And I turned my music off, and I'm finishing up one final email, and I can hear, you know where my desk is, and it's right around the corner from my front door. And the front door's open, but the screen door's shut, and I can hear the cat just having a fit, right? I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, well, all kinds of stuff, right? So I come around the corner, and I look at her, and I'm like, what's your problem? And I see she is just locked on to something. So I look out the door, and there's a rabbit laying on the sidewalk.
Oh,
and I'm like, well, what? Like, you haven't been outside. What's going on? So as I'm standing there having these thoughts, it starts flopping, right? And I'm like, what the hell? So I watch it for a minute, and it's all over the place. So after about 40 seconds, I'm like, this thing is sick. I need to do something. So I come in, grab my hammer. I'm like trying to shoo the cat away from the door because, look, this thing was hurt. I don't know if it got into poison or it got partially struck by a car, but it was not well. There's no blood or anything, but it was. So just as I'm walking out with my hammer, my mom and dad pull into the driveway. And my mom hops out of the car, and I'm like, stay over there. Just like I hadn't even done it yet. This thing's flopping around. Well, about that time, I say, stay over there. She stops dead in her tracks, and the rabbit flops out into the main part of the driveway, and she's like, "Ooh!" So I'm like, oh, my God. So I take my hammer, and I don't want to just, like, smash this thing, right? I'm trying to be humane, so I want to make it a good hit, but I don't want to make a mess. So I take the hammer and I go like this once and I miss. And this thing all of a sudden is like, the fuck was that? Right? And so while it's sitting there, I take one more, lights out. So I'm good at this point. No mess. I don't know if it wasn't sure if it was disease, so I just kind of took the claw, the hammer, picked it up, walked it, set it on the dumpster. Get my mom and dad inside. No sooner do they get in, my wife pulls up with a vehicle full of groceries. So now we're like, right? So I'm pulling groceries in, putting groceries away. There's dead rabbits sitting on top of the dumpster because I want to put it in a bag before I throw it in the dumpster. My wife goes, take out the recycle bin. I'm like, nope, I got it. I'll get it in a minute. Don't go out there. What? I got it. It's fine. I'm like, don't go out there. Why not? I'm like, because there's a fucking dead rabbit on top of the dumpster. I didn't want to say it with the kids around, but she's like, why is there a dead rabbit on the dumpster? So then I had to explain to her what happened. And this all went up until about 8:30.
Well, it's a good thing their justices aren't listening. At least I hope they're not.
Look, it was the most humane thing I could have done.
I agree.
There's no saving this thing. What do you want it to do? Sit out there and suffer? Because I didn't.
I agree, but you know they just let those two little bunnies let them go today.
Oh, I know, but I'm not like, kill every bunny I see crawling out from under the shed, but at the same time, this thing was not well.
Well,
if you ever find me flip-flopping in your driveway, put me out of my misery. Don't just leave me there.
You can't kill the bunnies anyway. I mean, you never heard of the rabbit starvation?
Yeah.
Marcel, how are you doing, brother?
Yeah, John, I pretty much did. I more bunked it. Bunked it real good.
Bunked it real good.
I'm really proud of how well it went off because, like I said, there was no smashy action. There was a nice little, and he just stopped. So, anyway.
And that's the highlight of the show, folks.
Thanks for coming. Well, some of you guys may or may not have seen. I went ahead and made a comment in somebody's post the other day. Just going to throw out there for anybody who is listening or that catches up with this. We have, as the FPV Noob Tube, decided to cancel our plans for Indianapolis for Muncie. Just without knowing what is going on with IO, I know that they are trying to hold out, but I'm just knowing what I know about math and seeing how things are going. I don't think this is going to be cleared up by June, so we went ahead and made the hard call and decided just to call it.
I'm still grumpy.
We won't be there, so now nobody else needs to go.
I'm still grumpy.
We'll try to figure out something for this fall. Pretty much.
Yeah. Buzzkill.
Yeah, well.
Hey, somebody's got to play the good cop. Anyways. So, did you get your money, Josh? Everybody's talking about their government cheese today.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to how much money I have.
Well, my wife handles the finances. So since she is watching the bank account every day, I'm not. Yep, it's like that.
Wow, you spent $1,200 on a rapid fire? I would have sold you one for like $6, bro.
Was it stimulating? Why would you buy rapid fire if you could go like full out DJI? What kind of rookie move is that?
Hold. Just hold. Okay.
Yeah, until you see it. Yeah, who wants high definition video? Ew.
I know,
yeah.
right?
John, are you still running a CRT TV in your house? 13 inches? I'm guessing not.
Speaking of which, Chucky got himself a new setup.
There you go.
Josh knows about it, but So yeah, that's basically what's on my phone right now, as you can see. So when it looks like I'm all being retarded, like, "Hey guys," look
So,
at
slight
that.
addition to that, John, if you dejit it, then you would actually be blasting the analog guys.
That's true. Everyone would hate you and be jealous at the same time.
Well, Chuck, what are things looking like out there on the road? Because I'll be honest, I have not gotten out of the house much the last couple weeks. An hour here and there, but
I'll tell you what, there's definitely been more vehicles out on the road. Still no traffic yet. Weather's been shit. And I mean, like, God's hand is sweeping the earth shit. Tornadoes, people dying, good stuff.
yeah, I was curious about that.
I kicked off my spring with like 4 solid flying days in a row. Then I missed a day, and then I had like 2 more days. And then since then, it's just been, sorry, bub. Poor fucking John.
I know, right?
That's got to be a Chiron.
Excuse me.
What the hell are you talking about, John? Anyways, yeah, so how about you, Josh? You flying?
Here and there. I got out for about an hour and a half yesterday. A little bit overcast, a little bit chilly. That's why I make that point, but all good.
Oh, no, like every single night for the past 2 or 3 nights has been below 34 degrees.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm talking from Kentucky to Wisconsin.
It's pretty cool out here tonight.
But
I don't know what the actual, let's see. So for anybody that's watching in chat, you probably see a StreamYard link just popped up. Tonight we're doing the gangbang. So if you want to hop in and chat with us, feel free to do so.
John. John. No.
Be forewarned, there is a maximum number of 6 people that can be on here. I know everybody's just lining up to be here.
Josh, there's 6 people watching.
It means we got room for 4 more. Honestly, one of those people is you.
Right?
Weird.
Yeah,
But it's been good. I've been getting to some of the local high schools, and really I'm finding a new appreciation for them. I'm finding that I need to start making my local rounds more and really checking out to see what's changed, because in the 22 years since I graduated, a lot has changed in the area.
Yeah, I tried to prepare for this show and have like shit to talk about, because I've been thinking a lot lately about what the hell is the FAA doing under this, how's the saying go? Under the night of darkness or some shit? Under the cover of darkness?
Well, one of the big things they did, now this happened weeks ago, but they started soliciting more feedback, but this time they want it from manned aircraft pilots. So part of me wants to believe they're just trying to be thorough, because the first time around they were asking for feedback from the RC community. Now they're soliciting it from professional, well, not professional, I'll say manned aircraft pilots. And I'll tell you, it really sucks reading the feedback, because it's a bunch of, I dodged so many drones today, which is a blatant lie, but I just don't know where all the hate comes from.
There's, because in the future their jobs will be obsolete and the drones are the path to it.
Yeah, obviously that's the best way to handle anything, is just completely
You want to hear some ass hattery? I've been perusing the FAA's website and their press releases and stuff like that. And besides all the stimulus things that they're announcing that the airports are getting, which is just a list of hundreds of different airports and saying, oh, they're getting this many million and blah, 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 is that they have been fining an exceptionally large amount of major flight companies for not drug testing properly. So, the whole drunk pilot thing, that's a thing. What did you just say? But I mean, other than that, the FAA is doing another symposium thing in July, supposedly, where they're gonna get the people in the industry together, kind of like they did that one that the flight test guy showed up to, and like they're gonna do that again. But other than that, they have not made the testing for hobbyist pilots yet.
Mm-hmm.
They basically haven't done shit, as far as I can tell.
They haven't. See, before they can do some of that, they need to figure out what all the requirements are going to be, because the test falls hand in hand with stating what the requirements are, not just for the test, but for the physical aircraft themselves. So they're still a ways away from that. But I just don't like the general stance. I've tried to be optimistic, but you know, when somebody speaks, you pick up on the tone.
Yeah, well, I mean, everything that they've been there has been a little bit more. What they're doing is they're getting together with the industry guys about commercial droning, kind of like Amazon and stuff like that, where there'll be hundreds of drones buzzing in the air at all times, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They've been pushing that forward and have basically been ignoring our end. They're doing testing for a lot of testing for commercial drones and beyond line of sight stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so there is a lot of that, but all that's really on the commercial side. It doesn't have to do with the regulatory side of it at all, which is where the FAA falls. And mind you, they've probably got their hands full of some of this other shit going on too. So,
well, I hope it keeps them busy for a long time to come.
you and me both.
Considering they actually have way more to do with this whole COVID craziness than I thought, even close. Oh. Hey
What's going
guys.
on, Sidewinder?
Hey guys, and I was going to do this anyway. Go buy one of these custom things from Sidewinder. He will make it to order, baby. Custom lanyard. Oh, high quality. So comfy. I know Jeff Freestyle loves his. He said his wife stole it because she just recently got into flying. So I'm like, oh,
Really?
yeah.
Not too shabby.
So he wants like 40, 45 bucks, guys. So hit him up. You know you want one. He's the homeboy. He'll do you right. And I heard he'll trade for quad parts somewhere. I don't know who told me that. So,
You know, you think about it, that's almost better than, well, I can't speak for everybody. I sit here and I think, well, that's almost better than cash, because now I can get what I want and I don't have to pay for shipping.
exactly. I ended up giving him like 50 bucks, maybe 52 bucks because, well, he did an extra little custom thing for me. And it was just easier to buy a $50 VTX for him so I didn't have to pay shipping. Hope that's still working out for you, Sidewinder.
Oh, what was I going to say?
I got it. What is an iFlight Green Hornet?
Oh, I wonder if it's another ready to fly they pushed out. I wondered how long it'd take you. Right? Actually, I think I saw Ben in here not too long ago, too. Maybe I was seeing something.
Ash, you crazy broad. Where you been all my life? And
She's
catch him. Holy
responsible for
crap.
4 boys.
I know, right? She's got an army. And catch him, dude. We got the old school crew rolling in.
Right?
Say
Love
what
it.
up. Say what up, new school guys. This is the OGs up in here.
Yeah, some of these names go back years. All right. 90 for the whole thing.
I guess I can take down my little thing since John's freaking probably dipping into the tequila and doesn't care about us anymore.
I wondered how long you'd leave that up there, but I was going to let it fly and see.
I forgot about it.
Oh, remix, huh? Well, good. We're glad Ben has not lost his way.
I don't even know where it went. There it is. Yeah, we just got it together tonight. Almost bedtime.
So as I was putting my alien builds together, one of the things I did, just kind of playing around initially, was to put these 45-degree SMA mounts on the back for me to put my VTX antenna. And after I squeezed and pushed them on there, I could not get them back off. So I just left them. And I've been figuring out some creative ways to put some floppy crossfire antennas in different parts. But yesterday I actually ripped the ground plane off.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Do you?
Yeah. It still works.
Does it?
Yeah.
Now, I say that. I ripped it off and it continued to fly. I didn't even realize it, but
I don't know how far you can take it, but yeah, it still works. $800. I'm so proud of him. Just blowing through that stimulus. Josh did name the show after this, so it's good to hear what people are doing here with their government cheese.
Well, it was one of the things to talk about was responsible stimulus spending. And, you know, you hear people talking about they're going to take it and put it in the bank or do something like that. If you save it, it's not stimulating the economy. The best thing you could do is run out and spend it like it's hot.
Yeah, especially before the dollar gets, goes down in value and it's not worth as much.
You got that right. Well, if you
Which will
guys
be
get
soon.
in with that, we were really hoping to have our resident expert on spending in the house. If there's one person that figured out how to spend his way into a hole and still keep spending, it's edrone. So we were going to have him come chat you guys up on how to properly blow your entire wad in record time.
Yep, I'm being one of those irresponsible guys, and I'm not spending it. Till next fall. Something is coming, FPV NoobTube. Something miraculous. I can't talk about it. I want to.
We're going to change the subject. Well, not entirely, though. That's a good point. I don't know if they're still there. Let me take a look. What was it, about a week? No, it was about 2 weeks ago. I was perusing Amazon and happened to notice they had Session 5s for $120 shipped.
30.
130, sorry, $130 shipped.
131 and some change, actually.
Okay. So I let these guys know because if they needed any cameras, like it's been a while since you saw them under 150. So
yeah, and I promptly got one as soon as he told me, because I was in need of one because I break everything. And in 6 packs, well, I broke it. It don't work no more. Thankfully, Amazon's the seller, so you can just return that shit. Hell, they've already mailed me out the new camera with no questions asked, and I still have the broken one.
There you go.
I haven't sent it back to them yet. I still have to, but or they'll charge me. English is hard.
Yeah, Leanne, I have a Hero 8 too, but I have yet to strap it to a drone just because I don't have a TPU mount for it. And look, Chris showed me the mount that you asked for. That's like these girls that wear, these string bikinis and call them covered up. I just can't imagine strapping $400 to my drone without an airbag around it. But hey, to each their own.
Bikini. That's a good word for it. I love this. This is awesome. The government is going to give him money, and he's going to give it back to the government. Now that is responsible stimulus spending.
I agree.
Yeah, that's awesome. Just like, thanks, government. Here.
So anybody who, I'm just going to let you know, the message failed when trying to send it to Facebook, if anybody's watching on Facebook. But I did get a link to the GoPro Session 5 that did go through into YouTube.
Liam,
Yeah.
I would have to agree with that so far. I have bashed it repeatedly in bandos. Every single hit being right on the top of the lens, mind you. Put some good dings in it. Haven't broken the back plate, but I do something that a lot of people don't do, is I put some dense foam on the back of my GoPro mount, in between the battery and the GoPro. And tell you what, I think it's going to save the day when it comes to that back screen. I think that's probably going to be one of the last things to break.
That's
I'll eat
good
my
to
word.
hear.
I'll eat my words later, I'm sure, but that's my stance for right now.
That's good to hear. I don't know. I've had such a long running good success streak with the Session 5s. I honestly have only ever truly broken one, and it was Erik's fault.
Isn't it always?
I've lost one on a roof. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I've had two that after like a year quit working because all the being banged up, or had the lens completely broken. And I don't mean the front lens that you can replace. I mean the lens that you would actually have to take it apart to replace. And I just send them back and get another one.
This is my session mount, mind you. I do it to those too, but that's the general idea. And I just got this foam out of a motor box. It's stiff, dense foam, though. It's not that airy shit. Because, it kills batteries, kill sessions too. Matter of fact, I've lost more sessions to batteries than anything else.
I'm curious where this is going. The suspense is killing me. Anyway. Yeah, so the session mount I'm going to make. Oh, yeah, we've heard that before, but then you'd rather hang with your girl. We get it.
I'm tired. I got sand in my vagina. Speaking of sand in a vagina, we've invited you all to get your mugs on here. I mean, if you really just want to look at us ugly ass fools, that's okay. But it'd be nice to have someone to talk to. We're lonely. And we did not prepare for the show at all.
At all.
He forgot about it.
I did. I mean, not so much that I didn't set up for it, just with everything going on, I forgot to actually get on.
I know, he set the whole thing up. He got the notification went out. I'm like, okay, he's on board. I text him. Joshy boo. Nothing. Just nothing. He's killing bunnies.
Whirlwind. Yep, that's what I do. I was really hoping, I really enjoy when we do get the other guys on here. And I'm not just talking Chris and Erik, like when Raz is on, or, even some of the other outliers. Every once in a while, Ketchum would grace us with his presence. I really enjoy that stuff. I think I'd like to start doing more of it, less of a scripted show per se, and more of just having people on. But part of that is because things have been I feel like they've been a little stagnant lately, and just in regards to everything going on. And then the whole COVID thing isn't helping that.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to talk about. And it's fucking Corona.
Yeah. Yeah, Leanne, I'm totally up for that. we typically have monthly meetups with the Eastern Shore Gang, but we've been reluctant to do that because Maryland has been ticketing and fining people who are driving in from out of state, and Delaware has been doing the same. So we decided that it was not worth the risk because they're not playing with it.
But yeah, we'll give away a slapping strap. If Josh
Man,
wants to. We've not done one in weeks. I'll tell you what, we'll do a double.
Let's do it.
And I'll pay the shipping.
Oh, wow.
Well, technically, all y'all are paying the shipping. But yeah.
The ads are paying the shipping.
Ad revenue and whatnot. That's one of the things I was going to do with that $100. It's just been sitting there forever. I spent it already, but I have money. I have a bunch of money, so whatever. I'm going to send $50 to the justices, and we're not going to expect you guys to send us a freaking envelope and stamps and shit. I know that's been such a big pain in the ass for people. There's been many people who didn't even do it. So NoobTube has the budget. We will be paying. Trump is paying the shipping. That's right. That's actually really true. I heard some bullshit where he wants his name on the checks now.
It's more than a desire. He has stated that they are holding up the checks going out so he can get his name on them.
Yep. That's why direct deposit's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I know we try not to get too political too often, but you know me, I have no shyness towards being political. All that is a Cambridge Analytica level psychological thing where, he wants the people that are getting those paper checks, the older demographic or, the more poverty demographic, essentially some of the demographics that he's either on the border with or is missing some of the numbers of it. He wants them to associate his name with them getting some money so that when that time comes around, they go, oh, well, I remember his name was on that check. Oh,
I don't know what a super sticker is, but because I'm an out of touch old fart with gray hair. But thanks, bro. That'll help pay for tonight's slapping strap. Let's let them know how to get this done, Joshua.
I'm actually pulling it up now.
In other words, we're gonna give you guys some schnizzle. Oh, vampire! You finally paid me that $2 you owe me, you asshole.
Oh man!
Oh, I thought I was gonna have to send Chris up there with a crowbar and kneecap you, bro. Anyways, there's a couple new cats in here. So, slap and strap, man. We got FPV noob tube stickers and battery straps. Rather nice battery straps, actually. Everybody who's got them say they love them. They still got the plastic buckle, but I'll tell you what, I don't think I've broken one yet. I'll PayPal you, bro.
Yeah, give me a second. I wasn't ready for this, so I'm digging up the form.
Vampire says, hey, Chuck, can I borrow $2? My late fee for not stimulant. Oh my God, you guys crack me up. Obviously, I need more coffee.
Oh, I'll stay away from that tonight. Well, I can tell you what that did sound like with audio only.
Awesome. Please do.
It was a blast from a very sparse past.
Oh, yeah. The emu thing.
Yeah, we'll go.
Anyway, I don't know. Let's not talk about stuff nobody knows what the hell we're talking about, including us. RC Crazy wants one.
There we go.
Josh is working on that.
Okay.
Josh came up with this little form. It's pretty much the same thing that Bardwell does if you've ever seen one of his giveaways. Basically, you go on there, you throw your name and your email on there, and we don't share that. That's strictly so we can contact you and get your address. Actually, no, if you win, we share it because that's the only way to do it. So suck it. But yeah.
All right.
Cinewhoop locations. Anywhere that has blooming trees. Go to the cherry blossoms, bro, before they all fall off if they haven't already. Anyways,
There
Liam,
we
what do you...
go. Good Lord, I don't know why that was so difficult, but here we go. So what I'm going to post in chat here is a link to a Google form. Fill that out, submit your entry, and here before long we'll do a couple pulls. But I miss doing this lap and strap, and one of the things I've been wanting to do is to also spread that to Instagram. But I keep wanting to go out to make that short video, to do a video thing. You know, I'm tired of typing stuff, and I want to do one on Facebook too. But I just don't get many quiet opportunities to do it. Maybe I'll just have to start doing it as part of regular life.
Right?
Squeeze it in with everything.
Ray, you dropped the soap, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead and pick it up for me, dog.
Whoa.
Whoop, whoop.
Huh.
Trying to keep it a little clean for Liam. Just a little. Holy schnizzle, it's Darth Vader. Or Scorpion or whatever.
No. Get over here.
Whoa.
Well, now I can't see out my glasses. All right, hold on. All right, I can see now. So now Chuck leaves as soon as I come. I see how it is.
Yeah, that is how it is. No, he wants to come in and make an entrance.
Oh shit.
He's fluffing his chin puff.
Hold on, I gotta fix this light because it's glaring.
America.
Bitches.
Is that better? Nope, that's worse.
Jeez, Raz, you're about as unorganized as we are. You can't even hear me.
That's a little bit. I heard that.
Good. Look at the brute side. Mass doubles as TP.
So, Leanne, we actually, you know what? We need to get you in touch with Erik because up your way, there is a really, really banging spot to fly. Now, when I say up your way, it's in Wilmington. But I thought you guys were in the Newark, Wilmington area. It is on point.
Yeah, dude, that place, especially the glass building, would be Cinewhoop freaking gold. Better for smashing your freestyle quad, but Cinewhoop gold for sure. If you want to see it, Chris has got a video. I think Vampire's got a video. Edrone's got a video. Josh has got a video. They all got videos, except for me, because I'm the fifth wheel.
You are just the one relative that lives nowhere near the rest of the family. But no, it's a great spot. And here's the best part. Actually, there's a handful of best parts about this spot. So the first is, oh, I saw a face.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, hey, babe.
Just say goodnight.
You're fine. Good night. Bring me that
Good night,
kitty
sweetie.
Bring me
Here
that
comes
kitty
the
cat.
child.
Well, you don't want to get on camera?
No.
Oh.
Come on, get on camera, baby. We miss you.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, here, take your kitty cat. Oh, she thought she was jumping.
RC crazy. I don't think anybody likes New York.
Well, there's a lot of cool stuff up there, but here's everybody's biggest problem. And I mean this across the board. Everybody wants everybody else to come to them. So if everybody's busy trying to get everybody to come to them, then nobody's ever going to anyone else. But anyway. Anyway, to get back to this spot, Leanne, you'll have to check out Chris's channel, Erik's channel, even Vampire went there now. It's a big corporate park that is now closed. It's even closed to traffic. They keep it gated off, but there's a public school parking lot right next door to it. So within 100 yards in all direction, maybe 150, you can walk to everywhere. All of the buildings are wide open from basement to roof. So even if you stick something somewhere it shouldn't be and can't get it off, you can walk up there and get it. There's no people walking around. And some of the buildings are under construction, so they've got big, wide exits to go in and come out of and loop around. And they're working on 3 buildings at a time, so it's a banging spot.
Yeah, you better get there quick, too, because they are going through those buildings. And
well,
it
they
ain't gonna
are.
last.
They've got like a dozen buildings to refurb, and they're only working on the first 3. And with all this stuff going on, they haven't made any progress on what's there, or very little.
Nice. But Leon, definitely take your freestyle as well. Take spares, take a couple quads, because it is a truly epic spot and you're going to break stuff and it's going to be so worth it.
Agreed.
I want to go bad.
That's kind of what I said about when my shit got destroyed. It was an epic day. I got to fly a few packs, and then the last pack, all the drama happened.
Yeah, well, just have to get in the game, fuzz it up.
I did.
Hold on.
I got
Go ahead.
I fixed the quads all done. That's all back together and all fixed. It's all fresh. Now I just gotta wait for UPS and Friday. I think they said it'll be here for my session 5.
Nice.
Nice. My new one should be here pretty damn soon too. Well, this is for you, off access. You know, if you truly want to take care of your beard, use this beard oil here, right? Rub it in real good. Oh, it's for your skin though. Make sure you know it's for your skin. All right. So beard bros.
Just can't get into it.
Beard bros.
I'm just gonna keep manning it up over here. No lotions, no dilution.
So how many times a day do you itch your face?
All day.
It should be raw. If I didn't use beard oil, I'd be ripping it raw.
Huh.
Well, that's because you need to wash your face more.
Oh, stop! No, that's not it. No, you wash your face too much. That's why it happens.
You know, if you got to do it more than once a week, bro.
He called you the scuzz.
I am a scrub. Come on, I was already called out. Remember?
How'd I know that was coming?
Oh.
All right, so it looks like Sidewinder filled out the form. So he says, "Anybody out, go fill out the form, and we want to give away some schnizzle."
Nope, Sidewinder's the only one that wants it. So, guess that's how it's gonna roll.
Ray did say he wanted it, and RC Crazy said he wanted it. But RC Crazy, if you want some stickers and shit, you're gonna have to go click that link and fill out the damn form in triplicate.
There's a reason we want you guys to use that link. It asks for the right things that we need to be able to get that stuff out to you. So,
and plus, it allows us to do this on Facebook as well, because we're also streaming on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
So.
I could modify that form if we're going to start covering shipping materials and costs to collect all the information, and then we don't have to do a secondary reach out to anyone.
I don't know how that works for the public unveiling, though.
No, I'm saying like we would get them to put that as part of that information.
So if only 2 people put their name on the form, we're giving away 2 sets of slapping straps tonight. So you can put your name on the form and you're going to win.
Yep, we've got 2 winners for sure.
All right. Everybody else gets 10 minutes.
Working on it.
All right. So, you know, I've been running this alien now. I've like really been putting it through the paces. right?
Hey, hold on. Hold on 1 sec. We figured out how Plummet's spending his freaking stimulus check. Woo! Giving it to us, dumbasses.
Plummet.
Don't worry, Plummet. I'm actually going to donate a majority of that to RDQ and their legal fight against the FAA, their upcoming legal fight against the FAA. So.
Nice. What's,
Yeah, there is
Plummet?
details in the community for anybody who's not up on that. We're not going to rehash it tonight. What's up, Raz?
I said, what's up, Plummet?
Oh. So this is where I was going. I have been abusing these aliens. Okay? Well, this alien, because I've stuck it to one. And it just takes everything I throw at it. And I have not been park flying. I've been flying concrete, bricks, sidewalks. This is all I've ever replaced.
I told you from the beginning, bro, that's pretty much what happens most. And now you kind of see why I've actually tried to use the arm guards a little bit.
Hi.
Just because it's annoying that you gotta change them out. Hi! Bunch of old weird guys.
Right?
So she's not embarrassed to get on the camera. She wants it. So check out
Hey,
her
hold
TikTok.
Hold TikTok, come on. TikTok. TikTok and you don't stop. Come on.
Can you hear it?
TikTok. Oh. TikTok. 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 TikTok.
Come on, do your TikTok.
Come on, we are embarrassing
There you
Oh my god. So Raz,
Give it up
you
for the
don't
young
actually
lady.
ever have to come on the show again if you don't want to, but we would like her here every week.
Every week. We'll put her in the
Okay.
corner, over like here somewhere in a like window, and she can just TikTok the whole time.
You hear that? They don't want me to come on anymore, but they want you to come on.
Wow.
You heard that? You guys betrayed me.
Eric, don't worry about what TikTok is, bro. It's retarded.
I'll tell you what, you should ask Eric.
Oh,
with a
wait.
kid.
My daughter already followed his TikTok.
Ask her, is he retarded?
Is he retarded? The one that I showed you? Not really.
I don't know.
Because they asked. I don't know.
We were just hoping he was listening, that's all.
Right.
Yeah, we were hoping he was listening, but it's all right for a 30-something-year-old man to be doing a TikTok.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Live-
Totally.
Hey, my friend's mom.
Dude, you're right. She is just a little camera hog, bro.
Yeah, dude, see? She came
She
to
wants
say
to be here
goodnight.
more than you are. Tell her 8 people are watching her right now. Woo!
Woohoo! 8 people are watching you.
I know, right? We have such an awesome stream.
I am.
She's so bored because she can't go outside. She's the active daughter. At school.
Wow. She would rather do
Yeah.
schoolwork than be in that house one more day. Ray must be a great dad.
Ooh.
Low blow.
All right.
You going to bed? Okay. Good night.
Night people.
Kids. They need to go back to school.
But yeah, so those aliens though.
Well, I've been really impressed. Now, given the body's not taking much of a bashing because it's just small enough to be totally and completely protected from all angles by pretty much arms.
Did you ever end up putting a bumper on the base plate?
I do. I have one, but it's been barely touched.
Nice. That's the one thing that really needs to be there for those dead-on hits.
And this didn't happen in 1 or 2 afternoons, or this happened over the course of like 20 packs. And I mean, just constant banging and abuse. And this one, I could have kept running a little longer, thrown a little epoxy or glue on there. It would have been fine. But since this one, I just didn't have, you know, the confidence in being able to protect as well. I decided that since I had it, I was there, I'm just going to do both of them. There is something to this carbon. Now, I have to tell you, I still wouldn't spend $100+ on a frame. Nor would I want to spend, you know, $8 or $9 on an arm if I didn't have to. But for what we found these, all day long.
Nice.
I'm very impressed. And I'll tell you, if anything, the frame is borderline too small. That 4-inch body slammed. Borderline.
There is no room for extra shit. Like, you need to plan your build. You need to know where your VTX is going to be, because that is an issue. Unless you have a particularly small VTX, then it just goes on the top plate in front, in between the camera and the flight controller, very easily.
Mine won't fit there. It's a little tall for that spot. So I've got mine in the back with my control link receiver, my Crossfire receiver on top of it, with a capacitor on top of that. They're not compressed, but there is no room for anything else.
Look at that. He's ripping and listening to us. Blizzard, I'm honored, bro.
That's awesome.
Boy, there must be crap radio on for him to be listening to us.
No shit. Our energy's through the roof. Ray doesn't even pay attention to the camera, like looking out the window.
All right. Has it been 10 minutes?
Sure. Give shit away.
Hey, I'm reading, man. I'm looking around. I'm looking. What do I have to pay attention to the camera for? No one else is new in the live stream. Who else is going to pop up in here? Come on.
All right. Then let's do this.
Well, Josh is farting around. Hey, Raz, you break that new quad yet?
No, I did not break the new quad yet.
All right. Who's in this? I can't even read that.
All right. So we've got Off Axis, Erik with a C, Night Train, Raz, and Sidewinder.
Night Train. You old freaking creeper, you, man. Just creeping in the background there.
Creeping.
Thanks for coming in, bro. Night Train wants some straps, dude.
Creeper.
All right. Sidewinder.
Sidewinder. You ask, ye shall receive.
I like that Blizzard fuck radio.
Yeah, I know. I was going to pop that up.
I agree.
And Night Train.
Right. There it is. And you lucky bastards, I'm paying for shipping. Thank God it wasn't Blizzard. Sorry, Blizzard, because your shit's expensive.
Keep an eye out on Instagram and on Facebook. I promise there's going to be some giveaways coming. I know I've said that, and I keep getting distracted, and I will have these guys hold me accountable to making sure we do that. It's not out of lack of desire. It's just out of a lack of proper organization for my day.
So Chuck's question, I did not break the new quad yet. The new quad is still intact and very well. I actually did some really nice tuning to it, so she's smooth as possible right now.
Is it just me, or does that thing look like, you know, it's got bi-blades on it? Does that strike you as like 1980s, even though drones didn't exist yet?
I think it's the color scheme.
Could be. Yeah, I just didn't want to use the green props yet because I didn't want to ruin them. Because I just put I'm gonna, I got a couple sets and they're different colors. I'm gonna use the colors I don't like as much first.
Yeah. I've been doing the
But
same.
yeah, I pretty much used all the sets that Chuck sent me in the mail, the different size 6-inch props, and that was like the last size of
All
biplanes
those
that I was
containers,
trying out.
all those containers are props.
All right, since we're measuring dicks. Oh, bitches. Oh. Sidewinder, all I got is a Kiss 4-in-1, bro. You running Kiss yet? I'll give you one.
Well, technically, can KISS hardware run with Betaflight? Can KISS ESCs run with Betaflight? They can.
I have never heard of somebody using Kiss ESCs on Betaflight. I have heard of people using
I actually
Kiss
saw
FC
somebody.
on Betaflight ESCs, or you know what I mean, BL Heli.
Somebody put an iFlight flight controller on KISS 401 ESC on the Team iFlight page. I saw that today.
I was just going to say, I know
You gotta
that KISS runs
you gotta
D-Shock,
customize
yes,
your own
ESCs
wire.
are compatible.
Yeah, you gotta customize your own wire from the ESC to the flight controller because the wires are backwards or different.
Hey, that's 3.1 inches, dog.
Want a kiss from a trucker?
Dirty trucker.
Yeah, you have no idea where that mouth has been.
I did pick up another set of ESCs, but they're single ESCs for my basher build. I'm gonna build on that. I haven't decided if I'm going with the Nito frame that I got from MD or the fake Nova frame I got for MD.
I would say the fake Nova frame. I've heard that thing is actually phenomenal for durability.
Yeah, it looks nice. It was nice and hardy. I'm actually plastic dipping it right now, so it's in pieces.
Nice. He's making it pretty.
I was going to ask
Trying
if
to.
this is just for looks or if there is some sort of durability kick to that.
Well, it's rubber. It's like literally rubber in a can.
Yeah.
It's duplicolor because I don't the Rust-Oleum duplicans have a tip you can actually turn around that makes the angle of the spray go a certain way. So I go with that. But with the plastic tip, you have to put a crap load of layers on. So it's not just like if you do like 2 or 3 layers with paint. You have to go like 4 or 5 layers, make it thick so it's easy to peel off. I was just testing it out. I went 3 layers, and it needs to be thicker.
Yeah, okay. That's why I was curious,
Yeah.
because I remember the old school plastic that you literally dipped.
I have
And
a
I know
can of
that
it
still exists
somewhere.
but anytime somebody says plastic dip, that's the first thing that comes to my head.
Yeah, the actual brand Plasti Dip, they have it in spray can, and they also have it in the gallon or pint.
Huh.
But the can's easier. I had it for my rims on my car. Every winter, every spring I would put a new coat, peel it off, put a new coat on.
Gotcha.
Hey, Sidewinder, if you're serious, bro, I'll send it to you. It ain't pretty, but it works. Just let me know. Of course, that's
That's funny you say that about the Nova, because that's exactly what MD says. Exactly.
Well, it looks pretty similar. I thought it was when I first saw it, and then when I was looking up for that frame years ago when it first came out. Then you had the 2 different ones. You had the one that's got the vinyl wrap on it for $26 on Amazon still.
Well, for you guys that don't know, MD95 TSI gave him a clone Nova frame that he would actually say is better than the actual Nova frame, if you asked him.
I think he told me.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, and if anybody knows about the clones, it's Chris, man. He had them all.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Ah. Oh.
Ugh. You know, I'm not into that showboaty stuff, and I'm sure there's a reason, but man, I love my digits too much. Oh, I need to put my plugs in.
That's what she said.
Ah,
See that, guys? Not a switch on it. Love it.
cerebral arming. If you
Yeah.
think it, it will arm.
I'll let you guys
Arm.
just use your imagination on how I actually arm it.
It's hilarious. When he hits the right
I know.
combination mid-flight, it just turns off. It was inspiration for the original Gravy flick.
I've been meaning to talk to Gravy.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a couple weeks. Actually, I lie. I have not seen him since the protest.
Double A, just because you knew already, bastard.
Excuse me.
Awkward silence.
Yep,
I know.
I was just gonna say, unless you guys are gonna keep this running, I'm
Oh wow,
about
it's 10. It's 10 o'clock already. Holy crap!
Yeah, well, and I'm doing the opposite. I'm like, is it gonna end?
I'm gonna be up for another 8 hours. Like,
I drank 2 coffees, bro.
Not me. Work starts bright.
wait a
and
minute. Here's one empty. I just opened this one.
Woo. Looks like indigestion to me.
Yeah, you don't have a stomach lining left, bro. Off axis, yeah, I use the sliders on the side of the XD9. No winches.
See,
I just answered that, Sidewinder, but that's funny.
Yeah, double A. She's doing good. She works at a hospital. She is HR though, so she's not in the medical side of things. She does handle recruitment, so she has to talk to a lot of the new hires. And they've got some stipulations in place as far as not having too many people, you know, in too confined of a space. So usually it's just her and another person, which is all it ever was anyway. They have a requirement now that she wears a face mask. They've asked her to wear gloves, but I think she has a hard time handling all the papers with it. So she just washes her hands and uses antibacterial a lot, but she's doing good.
Later, fish. Thanks for stopping by, bro.
yeah, Jess, my girl, is still working. She's in the. It's the medical field, but for mentally challenged. I guess
Okay.
physically challenged too. She used to do the day program where they would go from their houses to their program, and she'd do classes and give them goals for the day. They shut that down, so now she's actually in the houses doing that same thing in the houses since they can't
Okay.
leave.
No, I appreciate you asking, bro. Everybody's staying safe and doing well up in your neck of the woods.
Well, since everybody else answered, I'll tell you, my lady's been super busy, man. I put her to work. Rosie's feeling a little raw, but she still works.
UQE's in the house.
Man, tough crowd.
Bandolero, dude.
What's going on, BQE? We're just, hanging out while not hanging out.
At this point, we're just bullshitting with you guys. We kind of ran out of stuff to talk about 15 minutes ago or so.
Batteries
Dude,
are dead.
7 people watching.
If the batteries are dead, then you did the right thing, bro.
Batteries are good.
My wife is protected by fire. I think that Double A just called his wife Satan. I hope she's not in the room, because that's just mean. Tails!
I'll say this. When I was out yesterday, a few months ago, I went in and tightened up my throttle stick just a little bit to help me hold that throttle point. But at the time, I was using much more aggressive props. I need to go in there and loosen that thing up because it's actually sticking slightly.
Your throttle stick is sticking?
Just because of the tension that I put on it.
Oh, I was going to say, your sticks are looser than... Oh, man, no, I can't say that on YouTube. Not even on our channel.
We've already said a lot of things on YouTube. Usually they just tell us we're not allowed to make, 5 cents from it.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about snapping switches, man.
I know, I see that.
Well, since I don't know how long BQE been here, but these don't break, bro. Right here, these don't break. They work fantastic. Whoop, 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 whoop.
So weird.
I strongly considered using one of my pots on the Tyrannus, but it's just not close enough for me to be able to hit in a pinch.
You talking about those knobby things? Oh,
Mhm.
hell no on that. That ain't quick enough.
That's what I mean. I got to
No.
move too far to...
I had to literally turn my arm switch upside down. You know how you guys put it up to arm and put it down to disarm? No, I needed to arm down. The way my fingers sit on it is like a PlayStation controller, and it slipped one time, and I lost my drone.
BQE, that's the sliders on the side of the XD9 Plus.
So I just swapped it. So now you arm it and you push it down. So now I can't lean on it and disarm it by accident. I get my finger ready when I'm about to land and disarm.
No gravy flicks for you.
I'm old school. I don't use a pre-arm or a 2-stage arm or any of that other stuff. One switch, right in the upper left corner, down his arm, and that way when I'm ready to disarm, I just...
Yeah, after about breaking 3 switches, I was just like, fuck this shit. And I opened my Tyrannus up and tore all those bitches out.
So know who to ask if I ever break a switch. If you got any extra?
I have
I do,
extra up the long end of the 2 and 3.
So do I. I took apart a few old school FL Sky controllers.
Heaven forbid I throw anything away that I don't ever use.
He did not just call it FL Sky.
Well, yeah, I had a few of those transmitters back in the day. This isn't an FL Sky. I know that. That far. Come on. Yeah, you have your arm switch right here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no, can't do that. Right there. Boom, boom.
Well, and part of the reason I do that is because I usually start with my hands sitting on the side of the transmitter, and somewhere between second 1 and second 30, my hands end up floating right up here, and I'm just doing my thing. So that was awkward to try to hit.
You're a pincher, that's why.
I am a pincher, and I am a diehard neck strap wearer. It's what supports the transmitter.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotta have my neck strap.
BQE, bro. You ain't never heard of FL Sky? I mean, that's like the bomb brand right there. Fuck Futaba. Fuck FR Sky. FL Sky. That's the shit right there.
Is that the same as Fly Sky?
Yeah, Fly Sky. Yeah, that crap. No, it's not.
Yes,
You're fucking with me.
You done fucking that one up. That was a razzmatazz. FL
Yep.
Sky. Fly Sky, bro.
Fly
So I'm
Sky.
calling.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm calling it FL Sky forever now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. You don't even want to know what I called Ovonic for the longest time.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't. Go ask Soul Apostle. I'll tell you.
You just teased all these people in chat, and you're
Nope.
just gonna put it back in and zip it up and run away like a little sissy.
I'm sticking to it. Ovonic. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're waiting.
I see that. No, because I'm not. Forget it, dude.
If there was Zoom, you'd be zoomed in too.
Welcome to our new little section of the show called Raz on the Spot.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm gonna ask him, and on the next show, we're gonna announce it to everyone.
It's fine.
But you won't say it right now. Seriously.
No.
You're gonna. I'm fat. I'm a fat trucker, and you want me to work.
I'm telling you, dude.
We got all night. I mean, if they wanted to leave by now, they would have. So we're pretty much all waiting on you.
Well, we only lost one. It's down to 6.
See, look, even Double A's doing it.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
Right, Sidewinder, right?
Yeah, see? Thanks, Sidewinder.
Hey, Josh, I'm telling you, bro, you can run that on the Alien.
Yep.
Shit out of my ear.
I'm gonna clip these off short, solder right to those points, some wire, and just barrel it right on the side, like you said.
It is kind of a pain in the butt because those holes are meant to go the other way, so there's a twist, but once it's on, you can't even tell anymore.
2200, 35 volt.
Should you buy $2,001 drones or one 2,000? None of the above. I'll buy like $400 or $500 ones. All the same.
I agree with that. I couldn't believe how much money I had to put back into that damn thing after it smashed.
Look at
I'm still waiting to hear about these Orvanos batteries.
I see that.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm not saying it.
you what? You can't tell us about your little ovary batteries?
Omnivoc, all right? How's that? That's what it was. I called it fucking Omnivoc.
That's really anticlimactic, Ray. I thought it was going to be way better than that.
Oh, see, I told you that's why I didn't want to say it. It was stupid.
After all the
There's
fight
not
you put up.
an M in the name.
Don't even get me started, dude. I know.
Go get your nebulizer, fool. It's on.
I watched too much Dragon Ball Z. I had the Omni King in my head all the time, all right?
Omnivoc.
Omnivoc.
Ovonic. Omnivoc. No.
No, I know it doesn't sound right.
I mean, did you just look, see the first letter, and decide, I don't need to see anymore. I'll just wing it from here. I'd love to hear this guy reading his kids a bedtime story.
Excuse me. Yeah, roast Raz today.
It's because we love you, man. Come on. Plus, we have no other material. Unless these guys start asking us questions, we got nothing, and we're just blathering on at this point.
Honestly, I'd have been gone 15 minutes ago, but we heard something about your Oneroids, and I wanted to see where it was going.
On the FL Skytrain. He is one of those kids. Off axis, you should have seen the pants. He showed me what pants he wore as a teenager. Yeah, he's definitely one of those kids.
Yo, leave my Janko jeans alone, man.
I'm sorry, Raz. Don't regret coming on. We love you.
I'm not regretting.
What
dude.
would
It's
you
better than
rather
sitting
him
here.
wear? Like skin tight leotards?
Yes.
I am not a skinny jean.
No.
Have you
Look, I
seen
cannot
this
believe our
fucking jeans?
resident Cholo is in here saying yes to that.
No. Have you even seen the things he's talking about? Like, I come from Cali, dude. We all sag there, but these things they look like dresses,
That's the
okay?
thing. Sagging is different from having
I was gonna say, that's
drop out pants.
not even the same discussion.
No, they look
It's like
those Janko things. They look like dresses. You can't even tell that there's a split between the legs.
It's no different than a samurai's garb.
off axis. How old do you think I am?
Well, unicorns can live to be thousands of years old, so.
I know.
All right. Well, guys, I'm going to call this. If you guys want to stay on, cool, but I got a few more things to handle.
No, I'm going to start saying shit I regret if I stay on any longer.
Now I want to stay again.
I know.
All right,
Can we
guys.
talk about milk bags? We need this in the studio. I can talk about milk bags for fucking hours. But instead, we're going to end the show.
Late
I love
30s.
milk bags.
Night. 38.
All
Thanks
right,
for showing
guys.
up to
We will
another
catch
edition
you on
of
the flip.
whatever the fuck this was. Whoop whoop.
Yay, night everyone.